The first quarter of the 21st century has some of the most extravagant art purchases of the ultra-wealthy. This list ranks some of the most expensive artworks sold between 2013 and 2024. Here are 10 of the most expensive artworks sold during this time. Number 10. Picasso, Woman Sitting Near a Window. Price, $44.9 million. This remarkable portrait of Marie-Thérèse Walter is a proof of Picasso's intense personal and artistic relationship with her. Created in 1932, it depicts Walter with soft brush strokes, blending his subject into a background of cubist distortions. Walter's influence on Picasso cannot be overstated. She reinvigorated his career, pushing him into the next phase of his evolution as an artist. The vibrant colors and flowing lines of Woman Sitting Near a Window exemplify Picasso's fascination with his young muse. The painting's composition creates an intimate sense of serenity, while also showing Picasso's unmatched ability to fuse emotion with innovation. As one of his later works in the series featuring Marie, this painting holds a deeply personal significance, contributing to its high value. Number 9. Norman Rockwell, Saying Grace. Price, $46 million. Norman Rockwell's Saying Grace is much more than a mere reflection of Americana. It's a deeply moving portrayal of faith, family, and humility. This iconic painting appeared on the cover of the Saturday Evening Post in 1951 and became one of Rockwell's most beloved works. The scene depicting an elderly woman and a young boy bowing their heads in prayer at a crowded diner touches on universal themes of gratitude and respect in an ever-modernizing America. Rockwell's meticulous attention to detail in capturing the expressions of the other patrons, some bemused, others curious, adds layers of social commentary to an otherwise simple moment. The fact that Rockwell's own son posed for the scene adds a personal touch, making this piece not just a cultural treasure, but also a cherished family heirloom for the artist. Sold quietly to an anonymous buyer, this painting's sale underscores the timeless appeal of Rockwell's unique ability to speak to the heart of American life. Number 8. Mark Rothko, Untitled, Number 11. Price, $46.1 million. Mark Rothko's Untitled, Number 11 is not just a painting but an emotional experience. Completed in 1957, this piece is part of Rothko's famous color field series, characterized by its large swaths of deep, mesmerizing colors. Rothko believed that his works should evoke powerful emotional responses, and Untitled, Number 11 is no exception. Its layered, bold blocks of color seem to pulse with energy, drawing the viewer into its mysterious depths. Rothko often insisted that his works should be viewed up close, so they could fully engulf the observer and give an intense and personal interaction. Despite the simplicity of its composition, the painting's vibrancy and grandeur leave a lasting impression, serving as a reminder that art is not merely to be seen but to be felt. Rothko's tragic death by suicide in 1970 adds an additional layer of poignancy to the appreciation of his work, which continues to resonate with collectors and audiences alike. Number 7. Jean-Michel Basquiat, Dust Heads. Price, $48.4 million. Jean-Michel Basquiat's Dust Heads is an explosion of color and emotion and raw artistic energy. Created in 1982, this large-scale work is a powerful example of Basquiat's neo-expressionist style, characterized by frenetic lines, bold hues, and chaotic compositions. The painting features two figures, their expressions distorted and chaotic, reflecting the artist's deep engagement with themes of identity, race, and the human condition. Basquiat's background in street art is evident in the graphic, almost graffiti-like execution of dust heads, which blends influences from African art and his own personal struggles. This work stands out not only for its scale, but also for its haunting intensity. Tragically, Basquiat's life was cut short when he died of a heroin overdose at the age of 27, making his already rare works even more coveted. His legacy, however, endures, with dust heads becoming a critical piece in the ongoing conversation about race and identity in contemporary art. Number 6. Roy Lichtenstein, Woman with Flowered Hat. Price, $56.1 million. Roy Lichtenstein's Woman with Flowered Hat, painted in 1963, is a playful homage to Picasso's portrait of Dora Maar, one of the great master's famous muses. Known for his signature comic strip style, Lichtenstein used bold primary colors and Ben-Day dots to create a stylized version of Picasso's work, transforming it into a piece that is unmistakably his own. By referencing a modernist icon like Picasso, Lichtenstein elevates the concept of the copy into something original, clever, and full of wit. In this work, Lichtenstein taps into the broader pop art movement's critique of mass production and consumerism while also celebrating the art world's history. The painting's sale at $56.1 million reflects not only the growing recognition of Lichtenstein's genius, but also the enduring appeal of pop art in the contemporary art market. Jeweler Lawrence Graff's decision to purchase the piece as a birthday gift to himself further highlights its status as a cultural and financial trophy. Number 5. Andy Warhol, Coca-Cola 3. Price, $57.2 million. Andy Warhol's Coca-Cola 3 is one of his quintessential works that encapsulates his philosophy on consumerism and mass culture. Painted in 1962, this black and white depiction of a Coca-Cola bottle stands as a monument to Warhol's fascination with everyday objects and his ability to transform them into high art. Warhol's statement that a Coke is a Coke underscores the idea that some products transcend class and wealth, offering the same experience to both the rich and the poor. In Coca-Cola 3, Warhol captures the irony of a society where iconic brands are worshipped as much as high art. The simplicity of the painting belies the complexity of Warhol's commentary on the relationship between art, commerce, and culture. Selling for $57.2 million, this piece exemplifies how Warhol elevated pop culture to the level of fine art, making him one of the most influential and marketable artists of the 20th century. Number 4. Jeff Koons' Balloon Dog. Price, $58.4 million. Jeff Koons' Balloon Dog is an iconic work that transforms a simple childhood object into a monumental statement about art, culture, and value. Standing over 12 feet tall, this stainless steel sculpture mirrors the reflective surfaces of a balloon, yet its polished finish gives it a sleek, industrial edge. Created as part of Koons' Celebration series, which focuses on objects associated with birthdays and holidays, Balloon Dog evokes both nostalgia and a sense of awe at its sheer size and craftsmanship. Koons' fascination with kitsch and popular culture is evident here, where he takes a throwaway object and turns it into a work of art that is both playful and profound. The fact that Balloon Dog became the most expensive artwork ever sold by a living artist further cements Koons' place in contemporary art history. Number 3. Andy Warhol, Silver Car Crash, Double Disaster. Price, 105 million, completed in 1963 as part of Warhol's Death and Disaster series. This painting combines silkscreen techniques with silver spray paint, creating a chilling contrast between the brutality of the imagery and the cold, metallic sheen of the background. The repeated images of the crash scene showing a crumpled car and the lifeless body of the driver speak to Warhol's fascination with death and the ways in which it is commodified in modern society. The painting was shown publicly only once in 26 years, making it an extremely rare piece in Warhol's body of work. Its $105 million sale price is a reflection not only of the painting's rarity, but also of the ongoing demand for Warhol's unique blend of celebrity, tragedy, and commerce. Number 2. Francis Bacon, 3 Studies of Lucian Freud. Price, $142 million. Francis Bacon's 3 Studies of Lucian Freud is a powerful triptych that captures the raw intensity of the relationship between two of the 20th century's greatest artists. Painted in 1969, this work shows Freud seated on a stool, distorted by Bacon's characteristic style that merges figuration with abstraction. The 3 panels, each portraying Freud from different angles, create a sense of movement and psychological depth, making the viewer feel as though they are witnessing a shifting, multifaceted portrait of the man. The sale of this painting for $142 million not only highlights the artistic significance of Bacon and Freud's relationship, but also underscores the lasting impact of Bacon's innovative approach to portraiture. Their friendship, which dissolved shortly after the painting was completed, adds a layer of tension and tragedy to the work, making it one of the most compelling examples of Bacon's mastery. Number 1. Pablo Picasso Le Rêve, $155 million. Le Rêve is yet another sensual portrait of his muse, Marie-Thérèse Walter. Painted in 1932 during a particularly productive and emotionally charged period of his career, the painting portrays Walter reclining in a chair, her head thrown back in an almost surreal pose. The soft curves of her body and the bold, simplified forms reflect Picasso's fascination with his lover and his evolution into a more abstract, emotionally expressive style. Le Rêve, which means the dream, is often cited as one of Picasso's most intimate works, capturing not only his love for Walter, but also the subconscious quality that pervades much of his art from this period. Sold by casino mogul Steve Wynn to hedge fund billionaire Stephen Cohen, this painting has become a symbol of the astronomical prices that collectors are willing to pay for masterpieces by the world's most famous artists. Even after Wynn accidentally damaged the painting, tearing it in a moment of carelessness, Le Rêve still commanded an impressive price of $155 million after extensive repairs. Appreciating artworks by famous painters and artists can be quite subjective. For some, a simple still life of fruit and flowers on a table is a masterpiece. Others find beauty in abstract lines and figures. Yet many struggle to understand why a painting of a young woman with an odd smile can sell for millions of dollars. However, for a select few, owning a piece by a renowned master, no matter the cost, is a privilege worth experiencing. If you enjoyed our video, remember to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss the next intriguing art video where you are guaranteed to learn something new. Over and out from Leap Art. Bye-bye.